44 nickels. That's how much you're gonna have to dig out of your couch cushions to play this game on Steam. Developed by Sakura Game and published by Sakura Game on August 11th of 2016, this visual novel stat management game sports mostly positive reviews. So we're gonna find out how much it actually earns that mostly positive aggregate. Alright, right off the bat I can tell you the visuals are actually pretty decent. The art is decent even if some things in the background don't always stack up, and the music is... well, it's the usual kind of music you would get in a game like this. It takes all of 2 minutes, but I've lost track of what's going on in this story. The interface is vanilla, but it's clean and comprehensible. I wish I could say the same for the translation. This translation is something awful. It's unlike anything I've ever seen, as if the job was left entirely up to Google Translate. Allow me to just, read you a random selection. After a great flurry, I realized that I was not in Dream just now. Thank God I did not do anything recklessly. So that is to say, after a player reached the final stage, he could experience the setting in the game in person? Question mark? Yes, but the chance is 1 out of 10 billion. If I have such luck, I should go to the lottery house, then I will gain piles of money. But pretty is not enough, you must have a talent, and it is demanding. Don't worry, Game Girl is an brilliant, fast learner, won't let you down. Welcome to the arena of the singer. Welcome to the arena of the singer. Upgraded white natural liquid soap. I don't know what this means. Basically, what's going on in this story is that you live with this girl and you need to act like her manager and turn her into a superstar. You have 1,000 days to pull this off. Every event along the way will send you 1 to 2 days further into the timeline. The total 1,000 days will take about 3 to 4 hours to complete. So how do you make this girl a superstar? Through hard work, she can level up different skill types involving singing, dancing, athletics, charm, and more. This is a slow way of leveling, but it earns you money. To level quickly, you can pay for lessons. Every time you pass a lesson, your stats go up and you get a score booster. You can boost 9 times in a row to earn up to 320% stat increases. But if you fail a lesson along the way, you will lose your multiplier. Unless you use gold to get people to turn a blind eye to your failures. Given how expensive lessons become, by the end you'll want as much gold as you can possibly get. Gold, among many other things, is earned by completing goals and tasks in your event calendar. The event calendar is what propels the story. To begin an event, your stats must meet the requirements. Events are preceded with a short visual novel segment, decent art with abysmal translations like always. Following this, you enter a new screen where you're performing your job. Like everything in this game, you perform your task with the click of the mouse. Odds of success are weighted in your favor, but entirely dependent on RNG. These tasks offer very little of interest, but I did find it fun watching the movie-making tasks, just to see how they dressed up the main heroine in the clothing of pop culture icons. Plus, her chibi form is hella cute. If you want to beat this game in one go, might I recommend the following strategy? The game will tell you when you're out of cash, but it won't stop you from spending it. Go into crazy debt really early, maxing your skills, then just spam win every event in the calendar. You'll pay off your debt pretty quick. Occasionally gameplay is interrupted by special visual novel segments when you reach certain milestones. Some of these can be sweet and some can be pretty darn lewd. You meet many new characters along the way, and while they do actually have a little bit to them, it's so hard to care when their speech is more broke than 2008 Wesley Snipes. You can also buy different clothes and items that can be worn or purchased to boost stats while they're in use. These are pricey and not quite what I would call worth it, and the stat boost doesn't seem to display in the sidebar, so I'm never certain if they're actually working. If you are unable to get the ending you wanted on your first playthrough, you will be rewarded a stockpile of diamonds based on your performance, which can be exchanged for bonuses to help in your second attempt. I didn't get the ending I wanted and couldn't be bothered to try a second time. Though that doesn't mean I wasn't aiming for the best ending I could get. On day 24, my game more or less crashed. A cutscene wouldn't load, so I had to force quit and reload, sending me back 200 days. By this point, the game already felt much longer than it actually was, so I powered my way blindly to the credit scene. The end I got was still a happy ending, and I was cool with it, but I believe there's a much better ending that I could have got. Really, there's not much to this game, and most other Sakura games easily outshine it, even though many others are translated just as poorly. If all you want is the ludity, then visit the Steam store page and look through what they got there. It's not worth the time investment even at the low cost. I believe on mobile this could work much better with maybe a $1 price tag at most, but at home on my PC, it was just impossible to feel like I wasn't wasting my time and getting bored out of my mind. Gameplay is entirely unengaging and the story is too hard to get into with how much the translation pushes you out of it. I see no way to really recommend this game. Due to the nature of it, I can't even say it's a good way to kill 10 minutes. If anything, the best way to experience this game is to see somebody else's reactions to the translation in a Let's Play. Otherwise, even if it's in your Steam library, you're best off just looking at other games you might have bogging down your backlog. And that's all I have to say on Superstar. I know this one's really short, and there's not a lot to talk about here, guys, but that's really all there is to it, so thanks for tuning in to another episode of Waifuware. If you liked the video, if it helped you at all, you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you can. Links to socials are in the description. As always, thanks for watching.